Inside ETFs is the largest gathering of professionals in the fast-growing exchange-traded fund industry. It happens every year in South Florida at the Diplomat Hotel. This year, the conference promises to cover some leading-edge topics ranging from new frontier investment themes to best practices for growing your ETF business. With us now to preview the conference is Christian Magoon, founder and CEO of Amplify ETFs, and my colleague Joe Anthony, president of Gregory FCA. Thanks for joining us, you guys.
Hey, Julie, you're spot on. This event is the event for the industry. And while some say the most important part is a chance to interact with so many key players, the reality is there's a lot to like about this agenda.
So let's get started talking about it. Christian, we'll start with you. What are you expecting out of the event this year?
Well, this year is interesting, Julie, because we're coming off a lot of market volatility. December was the worst December for the market in 87 years. Now we're in January, and January may be the best January for the market in 30 years. So really interested in talking with financial advisors and analysts on how they're adjusting their ETF portfolios given all this market volatility.
And Joe, you're moderating a panel at the conference. That panel is called Advertising 2.0, Optimize Your Public Relations in the Digital Age. So what's one takeaway you expect from that discussion?
Well, Julie, keep in mind that new products are coming out at an aggressive rate. We had over 225 new ones issued last year alone. As the tide keeps coming with new ideas coming to market, the reality is there's a bifurcation between the small issuers and the large issuers. The larger issuers can afford to do a lot and be everywhere. The smaller issuers have to be more aggressive, more thoughtful. And part of our panel, we're going to cover how some of these smaller issuers are being more nimble with social media and traditional media.
And I'm interested to hear how you guys tackle that. So, Christian, last question for you. As a veteran of the ETF industry, who are you most looking forward to hearing from at Inside ETFs?
Well, I think one of the highlights for me is the State of the ETF Union address that happens from Matt Haugen and Dave Nadig, the director and chairman of Inside ETFs. It's a great macro session that talks everything ETF, whether it's the current state and the growth rates, but also future projections. I think that's fantastic. Also looking forward to this chat Matt Haugen is going to do with the new president of the New York Stock Exchange, Stacey Cunningham. A lot of innovative and engaging things that the New York Stock Exchange is doing with ETFs, as well as other types of businesses, including cryptocurrencies and blockchain. So that'll be one of my highlights as well. Also, I can't say this enough. The weather in South Florida should be awesome with this polar vortex going on. Looking forward to being down there at the Diplomat Hotel.
Joe, I was going to ask you the same question, but I'm betting you're going to say the same thing.
Can't wait. Looking for the warm stuff, Julie.
So you can catch Joe and Christian at their panel Sunday at 4 o'clock, and you can follow them along on Twitter at Joe Anthony and at Christian Magoon to stay up to date on everything happening at Inside ETFs. Thanks for watching. If you like this video, make sure to give it a thumbs up. Check out some of our other videos and click subscribe for more great content. Also, hit the bell for new video notifications so you never miss any of our tips and tricks.